everyone, and welcome to this playthrough of Craft the World. We're going to start a new campaign and head straight into World 1. Or Level 1, whichever way you want to see it. The Land of the Hope. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some trees. And look to get some, make sure the graveyards are all dealt with. It's pretty straightforward shit to start off with. You got to make sure the graveyards, because the skeletons, although they're pretty easy to kill, they can cause quite a bit of damage. So there we go. I'm going after them now. I have sped up the footage, but I will be cutting and editing where here and there, you know, cut out some useless stuff. I don't know when that'll be happening, but it will be happening. So I've only got one character here. I've got to level up. If I made some, I would level up, but like a tool or something like that. Because there's a mission to make a tool, and that levels you up. There's a graveyard over there, but I don't have any mana. So now that I'm level 2, I've started working on a little bit more trees, and now I'm going to work on building my actual base. Dig a hole, got that mission. Trying to collect as much dirt, keep the land as flat as possible. It really sucks when water spawns right next to you because you can't start. You want to dig out as much dirt as possible because dirt is really good early on. It's crap later, but yeah, for the first half an hour of the game, it's really important. Make a couple of ladders. I'm going to have a look to see how much armor I can make. I haven't collected any sheep yet. So I'm level 3. Now, one of the best things you can do is you can leave the back wall on and don't add any lamps, and you'll get a lot of leaves, which I didn't do this playthrough. Probably should have, but I do it in the later levels, which you'll notice me take advantage of. And I just noticed that I've started taking the back wall off too early. Now I'm looking for sheep. There is an easier way to look for sheep. You zoom right out. Now, I was afraid here that I think if you chop down a tree in front of this ant, he'll attack you. But apparently he doesn't care if you kill animals in front of him. There's another sheep. Make some string. Now, as you can see here, I'm measuring out what I want for my base. I want it to be, so there's 4 torches with locations for 3 structures. There is a reason I do this. One, it fits 6 heroes. It actually fits all heroes, but I'll get to that later. But 3 production facilities is just the fastest way to produce. Obviously, the more the merrier. But because I tried 2 in the past, and 2 just takes too long, so 3 is the level that I like to sit at. And now that we're level 4, the timer has started. So we have 45 minutes or 50 minutes to figure out a plan of attack to defend the base. One of the best ways that you can get around stopping that timer is to just cut down trees. Just for the first, while you got 1, 2, and 3 characters, just do nothing but cut down trees. You will never level up. Well, you will level up eventually, but you'll be able to cut down so many trees. Here I'm just controlling this character because I want things done, but then I realise that it's, you know, it's just I got no tools, so it's taking so long. Actually, I think I got no tools. No, it's alright. Alright, level 5. Gonna make some torches, and I still don't have any iron ore, so I'm gonna go looking for that right now. Make some tools. Now I'm starting to work on tools, because I'm starting to come across... I'm starting to dig deeper, and it's taking too long. And I get raided, which I hate when this happens, but there's nothing really you can do about it. These guys will always steal your stuff. And I think you only have a certain amount of time to get it back before it disappears. If you kill their camp, you can raid them and they give all your stuff back, but after a couple of days, I think it's just random what do you get. So one thing about level 1 is, on the tech tree you start at level 1. So you gotta do everything. Everything. Which I know is obvious when I say it, but starting at level 1 makes it so that you have to really gather everything. You can't just skip something and go, oh, I want to go from this level to this level. No, you can't do that. Like skipping iron tools. You can't do that. You gotta, you want to go to steel, but you can't, because, yeah, you need to do iron first. And iron's really important. So I'm just going to build my base for a little while. Right now I'm trying to make as much armor as possible, because I remember that I only got a certain amount of time until the end of the night happens. The attack wave. So I'm trying to get all the basic armor, all the basic tools, all the basic weapons. And there we go. Getting everyone ready. And always go for the backpacks. Backpacks before anything. Backpacks increase your speed of mining exponentially. Being able to hold it one extra item is just, yeah. There's nothing more important. And here I noticed that I need some of these items, so I'm getting rid of the back blocks. I need the sand, I need the stone. And I haven't realized yet, but when the Pandora's box first pops up, it reduces your game speed down to 1. So I just noticed then, there we go, increase it to 2. Even though I've already got this on times 2, so it's times 4. That reminds me, if you're watching this video and you're a developer, or you know how to develop, please, please hear my call. I would love a times 4 or a times 3 mod. I'm playing vanilla right now, just because I want to show off what vanilla's like. But a mod that increases the speed to times 3 or 4 would be absolutely fantastic, because this game is, like, I love this game. I just wish it was a little bit faster. Especially late game. Late game, you really want it to just, yeah. So we're just going to start finishing off the finishing touches to this base. I've added in the doors, well, not the doors, the traps, and continue digging now because we need iron. So yeah, we're going to need beds, we're going to need food, Don't ask me what food does. I'm pretty sure what food does is it reduces the amount of items that they can carry by one. It also makes them fussy. They'll stop and they'll complain, which reduces their work rate by almost half. So you're better off feeding, but if you can't feed them, fuck it, move on. I mean, they'll go a long time without food before, and I don't know why, but I got a red. That corner up there where that lake is apparently not good enough. Alright, so I'm just flattening out the land here. And as you can see, I can easily handle these zombies. I'm strong enough. Making all of this dirt so that more trees grow, because trees are the... Well, you don't want fucking... I'm trying to make sure that the monsters don't look at this as a easy path into my base. So I'm going to fill it all up with dirt. Actually, what I want here is I want them to come and pick up items. Come and pick up those leaves, because I need leaves. But they're not doing it, so I give up. And then, all of a sudden, I think I just give up here. And then I notice out of the corner of my eye, I've come across a fucking boss already. So, let's be careful about this. Let's block him in, because we can't take him on yet. We probably could take him on if I had bows. Bows are really good, because you can... The thing about bows is they don't do much damage, but you don't take as much damage either. I want to take control of this guy after he's finished doing the coal. There we go, take control. Now, dig this in. The idea here is the monsters won't go, oh, there's a shortcut into his base. I'll use that. And they start attacking the dirt and going. I want them to go straight for my front door, which I'm about to build. 2 doors. I need 4, but it's alright. And we'll just skip ahead until I find some more iron and I get my doors up and running. Right now I realise, alright, so my base isn't finished. Alright, so I've got to clog that hole up there. I'll wait for him to do it, but now I'm using portals. Portals are really important. Obviously, if you can stop them from walking all the way, you do it. The thing that's on my mind right now is keeping my new character geared, which I'm about to get. I just got it. I can create doors now. But the thing that's on my mind now is buckets. I want some buckets. And obviously a campfire to make food. So I'm going to put 2 doors in there. So 2 doors. The reason for that, obviously, is because they break one, there's a backup, you know. And I should really be killing snails. You'll see why snails are important later. Although I don't think I'll show you on this level, but, you know. So basically the way I dig is I measure out this first measurement. And I notice there's a little bit more iron here, so I'm going to or whatever, iron, or yeah, whatever. I notice there's a lot of land. The way I build, right? I build, I think it's 13 spaces. So, yeah, 13. That's the magic number. I'll build 13 in each direction. I'll put a torch at each point so I can see where I haven't done and where I started. So I can always see the ladder. If it has to do with my base, I'll put 4 torches in. And I just got a new character, so I fully deck him out. Well, level 1 decking out, you know what I mean. Now I think it's now, yeah, now I should be thinking about making some. I've actually got enough for the first hero. I should really be looking at what heroes are available. Which is another thing you've got to look at very carefully, because some heroes are just crap. And it's totally random. But then again, you've also got the fact that some heroes are actually designed to be early game heroes. Like, they're really strong early, and they're easy to make. So you don't have to fucking wait until late game to make them. Or mid game. Yeah, mid game, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I made my 3 workbenches here. I'm going to put 3 in. And then as soon as they're done, I should really be killing that boar. You'll see why soon. Leather becomes... Because they added something a couple of years ago. In their last big patch, they added... or second last big patch. They added new armor. And I reckon it's the best armor in the game. In fact, I reckon whatever weapon you choose to use, just keep that armor. And it's called the mage armor. It increases your mana every 499 seconds for each piece of gear that you have. So if you have 3 characters, let's say you have 15 characters, that's 45 mana every 499 seconds. And I choose to go Burner, the hero, not Sun Wukong, which was the other one. I fucking hate Sun Wukong. He is a shit hero. He needs to be babysat more than any of the other heroes. Some heroes, they know that they can't do something, so they won't. They can't dig, so they don't dig. Sun Wukong doesn't know that. There's something wrong with his programming. He's like, oh, I can do that. And he just sits there. I'm like, no, dude, you cannot replace sand with dirt. That's not in your programming. But he doesn't know that. He thinks it's all good. So, alright, whatever. So, you're like, where's my son Wukong? And you find him, he's just standing on something that you've asked him to replace, that someone else could do in a second. He's just standing there going, oh, I'm trying to do something, but I can't do it. I don't know. It's a bug. It's always been in the game. Alright, so we're coming up onto the first night, the first wave. And I've started gathering water. I don't think I'm going to get... So, we're just going to attack all of them. Here we go. Full blown. Oh, there's a big one. A cleaver. I don't know what they're called, but I call them cleavers, because when they do that, they cleave and they see everyone gets jumped around. There we go. We won that night. Easy. You have all the armor, and I went shields this game, which you don't need to go shields, but whatever. So you notice here I'm trying to do water, but when you tell a dwarf to gather water, they will gather as much as they can until they don't feel like doing it anymore. But when you're in control of a dwarf, you can only do it as many times as many buckets you have. which I think is stupid, but I guess, you know, if you don't have the resources, you don't have the resources. You know, like, see, look, this guy, see that? They'll do it as many times as they want. But me, if I try to do it while I'm in control of the character, then, nah, doesn't work. I only have 3 buckets, I'll only be able to do it 3 times. And we're coming across some more ore here, so we're just going to gather all this. And there's some... I should be killing those snails, but I'm not. Snails, but there is a way to farm snails, but it also farms leaves, and leaves are... the thing about leaves is a dwarf will go out of his way to go and kill a bunch of leaves. It's really annoying. It's been in the game since day dot. They tried to fix it with several bug fixes. They did for a while there, and it was like, oh yeah, they fixed it. And then, no, now they do it less. So they still do it. It's like, well, you didn't fix it. I'm like, well, we tried. Yeah, alright then, well, you tried. And you almost got it, but nah. That's alright. So now we want to make so many pickaxes as we can. That way we can upgrade our mining speed, because we're getting into yellow, or toughness 2, as I like to call it. Rock formation, or dirt formation, toughness 2. You got the, I think there's 5 levels of dirt toughness. At least in level 1 there's only 3 levels, or 4. I think there's only 4. But in later levels there's 5. In fact, I think there might even be 6 levels of toughness. It just takes longer to destroy the dirt, that's all. But having said that, the dirt also has a chance to drop an ore, depending on what level of dirt you're at. Like, level 1 dirt toughness has a chance to drop coal. It's very small, but it's there. Level 2, same thing, but a little bit higher chance. Level 3 has a chance to drop coal and or iron, which is great. And level 3 is silver, level 4 is gold, level 5 is mithril. So we've finally finished off that lake. We're getting rid of that lake nice and quickly. We're trying to limit the amount of like staircases that we build, or ladders or whatever, because we don't want to waste wood at the moment, because we need it. You know, it's in limited supply. Getting rid of that lake slowly. I don't want a portal to spawn on that side, because I won't be able to defend it as easily. Right, we've gotten to that point where they're starting to complain about food. It's been long enough, you know. We've been through one wave. We're one and a half waves through the game. They're starting to complain about food, which means they're slowing down their production, which I don't like. So we've got to cook them some food. I've got some tables coming. There are rats, but rats have been nerfed a little bit. I think they changed them. What's this new food here I got? Some kind of salad, including pine cones. That's new. We'll add that. And, yeah. Okay then, so we still need wood, but we've got this new food that we can use. And I always put that on my control panel. And we found a second boss, so we want to block that off, because we don't want to take on the boss yet. So now that we've gotten rid of this lake, we're going to expand the base out to where I want. Should be rather easy. I've got to do it manually because dwarves can't reach one tile above. They can only reach one tile above them. So I've got to do it by manual. And put 2 doors in here. Get rid of this. There we go. They'll just build a bridge over it, but that's alright for now. Now here, you notice that I use 2 foods. The reason I do that is because they will complain if you only put 1 food down. They will eat 1 food and then go, I don't feel like any more of that. I don't know why they do it, but they just do. And here you go, I'm upgrading all my pickaxes. And I'm going melee this game. but I will change later. Because level one's pretty easy, straightforward. It's not the hardest level. In fact, I think I've done level one in my record is about 2 hours and 59 minutes, which is pretty quick. That's using bows to cheese all the bosses. I need more string. You see my strategy there? You zoom out so you can see the little icons and you know that's a sheep. So you zoom in, click on the sheep, put a portal there, done. Kill the sheep, get string. I suggest whenever you come across glass, whenever you first have to make it, you make about 100. Glass is very useful. It's made, you can use it for progressing a couple of tech trees, like windows and stuff like that, which are very important. And plus, you can use it to make bottles, and bottles are used in like probably 15 or 20 different recipes. Another thing I'm doing is I'm making axes. Now, the reason I'm making these axes is because there is an item in this game which I reckon is overpowered as all hell, and that's the Climber's Pack. I don't know what it's called. It's called something else, but ooh, almost, oh, I lost a dwarf. There you go. Almost went deathless, but not quite. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to close that off so that we don't have any more deaths. Oops. Oh, no, that's not going to work. What if I just... Yeah, I'll just get rid of the portal. There we go. That's done. And I lost another dwarf up here. He went up there to do something. I don't know what he was doing, but... Good on him. Got all of his items? No. I think there's a 50% chance that an item will be dropped on death. So I lost... No, I didn't lose. No, there they are there. Well, that's strange. Well, I haven't equipped it yet, so that's alright. Doesn't matter, I'm not going into battle anytime soon. Clay's another one. You want clay, you want a lot of clay. I can build my first hero. I just need 3 iron. And I'm putting portals everywhere so that my dwarves start working a little bit faster. Because they're getting into that habit of just picking stuff up. And, you know, that's what I want. You know, go through the portal, pick it up, go home. Done. I want them focusing on getting this ore as quick as possible. There we go. And first hero coming right up. Put it on the control panel, and this is how I like to organize it. In between the 2 torches. Now there is a reason for that. If you put that next to, under a torch or next to a torch, you cannot remove. You can remove the torch, but you cannot place another torch there again. So for early game, I want to wait until I've got the right torches, and then replace them, and then I put the hero there. And we just got another character, so another dwarf. We're gonna gear him up. Want to stick with shields, give him a backpack, all that crap. Looks like I got missing some items, but I lost them all to... I need more string. They're working away. I'm gonna go deeper. Alright. I need a couple more ladders. Right, now, here, I've made the decision. I'm gonna go mage. Full mage. Not bows. I don't want bows, because bows have a chance to miss. They are pretty good, but wizards are just cool. So I quickly race through that tech tree. Get rid of all that. I want to put some traps down. Need as many trees as possible at the moment. It's taking him a long time to kill that. That poor bloody sheep. Alright, everyone's equipped. We still need a couple more axes. Or do we? No, we don't. Alright, now we can make pets. And here we go. This is the big one. Alright, so we need some more iron to make some more pets. Now, I don't know the difference between the pets. You can make up all sorts of things, but there might be a... Because I don't think there's a wiki for this game. If there was, I'd probably write a lot of shit in there, because I've played like 1,500 hours in this game. But when it comes to pets, there's 4 types of pets. There's the frogolisk, the cat, or the owl cat, the skeleton cat, and the imp. Now the frogolisk I think has more health, but it does less damage. The owl cat does more damage but has less health. The skeleton cat is a little bit of both, probably in the middle. And the imp does no damage, but it picks up items from infinite distance, which is endgame. You know, when you've got all your defenses set up, you don't need any more pets. So, or at least defensive pets. You don't need defensive pets anymore. Alright, so wave 2 is about to start. I'll finish off digging this hole. The diggy hole. Can't get copyrighted for something like that, but whatever. That's a good song. If you haven't heard it, you should check it out. Okay, here they are. And of course the guy that doesn't have any armor goes out and fights them. And you just see how strong Burner is. Burner's one of the strongest heroes. He's also the best cook. He'll cook an item 100% faster than anyone else. Like I said, make as many bottles as possible, because you can see I'm using them right now to make the good torches. Or lanterns, or whatever. Now we're going to start digging in here. We're going to get my items back. These things are alright, but it's a good idea to fight these things when you're in numbers. Because they can overwhelm you, and yeah, they don't do knockback, but we're going to continue to dig down. Alright, so we got all of our items back for that guy. Now everyone is equipped. We just need more axes. 2 axes, maybe more. Oh, we want one of those. We want more planks. We don't want too many planks, because if you come across a mine shaft, you just mine all that out, and you'll get as many planks as there are there. So you don't need to worry about it. It's pretty awesome. Alright, here's my first real gripe with the game. They added these things 3-4 patches, probably 5 patches ago. You'll see it to the bottom left. It's a worm of some type. A crawler. They will destroy anything. They just keep munching away, ruining your day. You can't build near them because they keep spawning. You see one, that's their territory. You can't change that. You kill it, doesn't do anything. It'll come back. So now I've decided to just flatten out the land. Notice the crawler. I'm going to kill the crawler later. I want to make 12 beds, because that's how many beds fit in my design of my base. The reason I'm doing this is because 1, it makes it easier to travel. 2, I know that everything's going to grow trees. I'm leaving that pond for now because I want to get the fishing mission. And getting missions is really a cheap way of getting experience, so if you can do something, do it. Like dig a hole, find ore, fish, build a railway. Real quick shit, you know. Alright, so we're moving on to the Iron Age. The best thing here is to make a couple of cans of paint, maybe 5. A little bit of fabric. Couple of bricks, because you'll need bricks at the end of the game. I think 6 bricks or 12 bricks. I don't know. Either way, And I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but you get one pet for every 2 dwarves you have. So 10 dwarves equals 5 pets. Okay, so I'm going to continue digging and we'll come back. Wait, no, here's that worm. Yeah, we're going to kill this worm. The only good thing about this worm is it drops slime. That's about the only good thing about it. But like I said, what it also does is, if it eats a block, it'll turn it into coal. So it's an infinite source of slime and coal. Sometimes iron. But yeah, like I said, you can't build near it because it'll destroy blocks underneath buildings and you'll lose the building. So it's like, oh well, you know, I can't build down here, so whatever. Alright, we're gonna build some traps here. Alright, so I want 2 traps. There is no secret to catching animals. One of the best ways is to build at the edge of the map, build a 2 block deep hole. And sheep and whatever will always get stuck in that hole. Right at the edge of the map. And you just put a trap there and catch whatever you want. Now I did say earlier I've decided to go mage. That hasn't happened yet, so I might be thinking of a different level that I played. So far I'm still close range weaponry. Melee. Which is okay. There's nothing wrong with me. Melee is definitely the highest DPS in the game. The only problem is the dwarves take too much damage, so you need a lot of armor. As you'll see here, I'm going to make some paint. Yep. Alright, now make a fishing rod. I'm going to get the fishing mission done. Make some more tables. Okay, so we're just cutting to this bit here because you can see that I've found a mine. Now I really want the mine because one, there's a lot of iron in there, a lot of nails, a lot of planks. Planks is what you're after. But there are a lot of nails as well, which is awesome. So if you can find a mine, you mine every block. And that's what I'm going to do soon. But then I find that there's a bloody boss there. So I'm like, oh fuck, what am I supposed to do now? I'm going to block that area off and wait until I'm strong enough to fight it. I'm going to make my beds. I need 12. There we go. I'm going to get rid of everything because I've got a certain way that I set up all my beds. Now I've reached my level 2 hero. This is where I buy Sun Wukong, which is a huge mistake. He is just such a bad hero. He's the strongest damage hero, trust me. He hits like a truck, but he's just an idiot. And you can see I'm building the beds. There we go. So 12 beds. Build Sun Wukong and build in between those 2 torches. Alright, so we just leveled up again. We're gonna equip him with everything. Missing a couple of things. That's okay, we can just make them real quick. Can't make him a weapon, but there we go. Just checking how many axes I need. I really need iron. That's the biggest thing I need right now. Yeah, I'm going to try and use some of my traps. You see this sheep, how it's not moving? That's what you want. You can get anything just trapped where it's not moving. That's the perfect catch. Okay, so here's the fun bit. I've just come across the new armor. I haven't noticed it yet. There we go. There we go. Now I've noticed it. Now I got mage armor. Alright. Now that requires, I've only got 4 leather. That's why you got to kill as many boars as you can. It's the only way to get leather. Now I'm trying to build some, what do you call them? Research tables? Research labs or whatever? I think they're just tables or whatever. Okay, now I'm going to start digging, looking for some iron. Oh, there's the edge of the map. Don't need to go that far. Should be far enough. Alright. Put down some triple portals so that they can go back and forth real quick. Okay, so I've reached the Iron Age and I've just noticed that I need a lot of wood. So I'm going to kill that sheep. Because string is always useful. See, there's Wukong. There, see, he just stood there. He's like, oh, I want to replace that dirt. But he's not programmed to do it, so he can't. So you want 14 tables if you have a setup like this. 14 tables. And replace ore when you come across it. When you're digging like this, you can dig in tunnels of 1, 2, 3. If you're digging in tunnels of 3, you really do need the climbing gear. Alright, now I've noticed that I'm gonna start working on getting some leather. Fill up all the food. Everyone's got all the food. Get rid of these rats. I don't want them stealing my food. They don't steal that much food anymore. They used to steal a fucking ton of food, but I think they got patched. And they no longer steal as much as they used to. Alright, so we're coming up on the 3rd night, or the 3rd attack. And just making sure that everything's right. It's alright, so just, you know, it should be alright. I've got plenty of pets, but they came in from the wrong direction. I don't like this. So I'm going to have to defend. See, Sun Wukong just absolutely smashes them. Get rid of that bridge and they all celebrate. Yay, we did it. Yeah, okay, well. Alright, so now I'm going to gather all this water. Not that I need to, because there is a trick you can do to get infinite water. But early on, can't hurt, you know. There you go, I got the lighthouse stuff. Now we're going to build a big enough. Well, I want my farm to be pretty big, so we're seeing these portals running out, but look, we're coming across tons of ore. Make some more portals, get rid of these ore. Now we're working on the climbing gear, because the climbing gear will increase our efficiency when we're digging tunnels like that, because then they can reach what's above them as well as what's below them. And I'm just changing everyone. Now everyone's got the new pickaxe. I'm waiting for the new axes to be done, because once the new axes are done I can start building my climbing gear. Just taking control of this dwarf, because you know it is so much faster, especially if you've got Sir Tinkington. He's a really good digger. He's a hero. So we're just going to leave these dwarves here to get that tunnel, and I'm going to flatten out the rest of this land. You can see I've already got one sheep already caught. That'll be for later. Might as well gather all this water while we're at it. So I've got a couple of tables here. I built 3, but apparently I got 5. So I must have gotten 2 from finishing at a level, or leveling up or some shit. I'm also going to start my farm. You need 5 pieces of farm to start a farm, so... And that basically means 5 pieces or 5 fences will fit 5 animals. And there we go. This side of the land is all flat. I don't need to worry about jumping over cliffs and shit, slowing me down when I'm chopping down trees. It also means that everything's grass. And now I'm building the best item in the game, which is this climbing gear. I built 11 of them because obviously I'm about to level up, so now I gotta work on getting leather. And to get leather I need wool. Wait, no, not to get leather, to get wool. I need wool as well, because I need fabric. And to make fabric you need wool. That means I need to catch some more sheep. Alright, so now I want more leather and I want it now, so I'm gonna start working on flattening out this side of the land as well. I'm gonna get rid of this goblin encampment. He's gonna warn me once, but the second time it comes around it won't matter. He's not that strong. I mean, he is strong, but this is on the easiest setting. So... Unfortunately, he spawns right again. Literally 10 seconds after I said he wouldn't spawn, he spawns. So now I have to get rid of it again, and now he's gonna spawn. The Goblin King, or whatever. Shaman, I don't know. He'll fly down, there he is, and I can't do anything about it. Only one of my characters can attack him. But once you dismount him, as you'll see here, yep, all that'll come down. And they're pretty easy. Pushovers. Easy, done. And back to leveling out the land. So now I'm just going to equip everyone with climbing gear. I like to put the climbing gear in the second slot. Alright, that's just a preference of mine. It has nothing to do with anything. We got a new character, so I'm just decking him out as best as I can. At the moment, I'm just focusing on finding boars and killing them. We just killed one then. I killed a couple while I skipped. Having a look around all the place. They spawn regularly, you know. There's a certain limit to how many animals there can be. So it's good to zoom out and see if any have fallen down into the mines. Sometimes I get stuck down there and you'll see no animals spawning on the top. It's a good idea to kill them. And watch this sheep. It's going to go, no, I'm not going in there. Yep, no, of course, yep. That's just buggy programming. Oh, looks like we caught another sheep. Cool. And there's a boar there, I missed it. I should have killed that boar. And we're about to get attacked again, but like I said, the pet's pretty strong in level 1, they can usually handle it. Not if they spawn where I'm fucking digging though. Well, that was easy. Found some more boars to kill. Almost done trimming out down this mountain. Collecting a lot of resources. No gold. Oh yeah, you get gold coins from stone. You don't get gold coins from dirt. Or at least toughness 1 dirt. Level 1 dirt, whatever you want to call it. Just going to drain this lake. And then I can start working on flattening out this land a little bit more. And I've got enough string now So I can make 11 backpacks, which is exactly what I want. That increases the amount that everyone can carry by one, which is just brilliant. It'll increase my productivity 33%, I guess. It might only be 25, but whatever. Oh, there we go, we've flattened out the mountain. So now we're just going to turn all of this into dirt, so that trees are the only things that grow, and also animals. And we just got to dig out the rest of this other mountain that's decided to be a pain in the ass at the end of the map. Put a backpack on everyone now that they're all made, and we're done. And there we go, the whole top land is now flat. No, except for that, and arable land, we'll need that, so take that with us. May as well kill that sheep for food. And we never finished digging this hole, so may as well finish doing that, put some portals in. Running out of mana. This is why I need this armor. We should be able to make it very soon. Alright, so we've bought the hero Nostradamus. I'm just having a look at what we need for that. Armor requirements. Can we build enough? Yes, we can. I needed 11 shoes. I don't know why I only built. Need more string. Alright, so we're going to take this guy on. That didn't work. When the rest of them show up, it should be alright. Yeah, there we go. Once my hero shows up, it's easy enough. He could kill it on his own if he wanted to. Yeah, done. Got a couple of gold coins. And now we can get some planks. And you can see I'm trying to collect as many planks here as possible. That way I don't have to build them. You know? It takes 2 seconds to dig them up, so you may as well. So I'm just digging out this hole. Telling them what to do. I'm digging three diagonal holes in a row. Now that I've got the climbing gear, it makes it a lot easier. They'll be able to, if they fall down something, they'll be able to adjust and switch to which corridor they're going down a lot easier. Okay, so we need a staff to make Nostradamus. 11 of those. We can only make 2 of those. Should be alright here. Yeah, this is an easy night. He's getting chased away, but that's okay. Easy done. Kill some more piggies, or balls, or whatever. Okay, so now we can make more Nostradamus. We put him in here. And now we've got 3 portals. We've got 2 new statues. And I was actually looking this up. Actually, I didn't look this up, but I found out that the statue that increases melee damage, it actually doesn't. It increases all damage by 5. Which is good to know, because that means you can go mage, you can go archer, and it'll increase no matter what. I thought it was an oversight by the devs, but apparently not. I guess I was wrong. And we can make enough armor. Now we can equip it all. So let's put all the mage gear on. Mage gear, mage gear. Here we go. No, not that one. Yep. Yep. Alright, so every 499 seconds, we will get 1 mana. 13 mana. Right, 11 mana, sorry. And because the game is on ×2, that means every 250 seconds. So about every 4.5 minutes, I will get 13 mana for free. Sorry, I miscalculated. It won't be 13 mana, 11 mana. It'll be 33 mana, because there's 3 items of clothing. So every 4.5 minutes, I'll get 33 mana. Just if anyone was wondering why why I said it was such a powerful item and then go to explain that it's not. Well, that's why, because I got the math wrong. Yeah, so it's every 4.5 minutes you'll get 33 mana. Or, well, 3 for every dwarf you have. That is wearing the full set, of course. Alright, so now making 10 staves. Well, I already had 1, so 11 staves. This is the second level of staff. There are 4 levels of staves. So I think it goes 10 damage, 15, 20, 25, or maybe it's 30, the last one. I'm not 100%. I can't really remember. The map's usually over by that point. Here's the important tech tree. You want to build diving helmets. You'll know why soon enough. You can get infinite water, you just need diving helmets, or heroes. Heroes don't breathe underwater, apparently. They're I don't know, gods or some shit. But, yeah, they don't breathe underwater, so you don't need diving helmets for heroes. But you do for your dwarves. So now I just equip everyone with their new staff. It goes 1 shot. Yep, there it is. I found it. Alright, so now everyone's fully equipped. I can pretty much end the game right here. Alright, I gotta, advance to Mithril and all that crap. Because unfortunately you can't fix the portal without knowing how to make Mithril bars. So I'm just gonna finish digging this hole. Yep, looks like I've encountered some ants. These things should be no worries. But there's one thing that mages can handle, it's AoE damage, and ants they're just ripe for the picking when it comes to AoE damage. Anyway, back to digging. Oh, I come across a rock devourer. Yeah, he should be no troubles at all. He's only got 3 hearts. On other difficulties, he's got 4 hearts or 5 hearts. But even when he's got 5 hearts, he's not that hard at all. I don't understand why. It really is one of the most pushover things. So I've unlocked silver bars, and I just made a bunch of them. I'm gonna need a bunch of them, because you need silver bars to make defenses and pickaxes. But my priority is first pickaxes, then defenses. Because one thing, once you have your defenses set up, you can just dig. That's all you have to worry about is just digging holes. And here we go, we're going to come across some more ants while I'm talking. Once they somehow get through there. Or are they not? they just complained about food, so I'm just going to give them some food. There we go. That should shut them up for a while. Yeah, oh, the ants are all gone. There you go. Alright, so back to digging. I'm going to build 12 axes. I know I don't have 12 dwarves yet, but I'm just getting ready for the next dwarf. I mean, you might as well, right? You want him to spawn and then be ready to go. So I'm making everything necessary for him to be completely ready to go when he's done. I just noticed something. My farm has been destroyed. If you break one piece of the gate, which it looks like a worm has done, it unlocks all of the sheep and they just go running. So, oh well, I'm going to have to move the farm somewhere else, aren't I? So I've decided to put it here. Equipping everyone with my pickaxes. There we go. Yeah, everyone's got a little bit more damage on their pickaxe. The mining speed should increase quite significantly now. So yep, got my next dwarf will come out ready. And now we got another knight of fighting off this wave, which should be pretty easy. I mean, this is one reason Monkey King is strong. He is very good at dealing damage. He deals the highest damage, but meh. I'm gonna fight these guys. May as well get it out of the way. Almost lost a dwarf. Almost lost another one. There we go. And that gave me enough experience to get the next dwarf. Gonna mine all this. Probably pick up the scroll. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there we go. Equip this dwarf. Doesn't matter what axe he has. Axes are fucking useless. I mean, if you want to chop down a tree faster, yeah, go for it. But you know, who cares really? So I just placed all my research facilities now. Also, I unlocked the next staff, but I need silver ore to make it. And I don't have any, so I'm going to have to dig deeper. But instead of doing that, I'm going to dig this way, because I don't know where our bosses are. Not bosses, the guardians. I don't know where the guardians are. I gotta go kill them all. You look at their mining speed, see? Look at them go. This level 1 stuff is nothing for them. Plenty of iron ore too. And coal. Even though you get that stuff for free down lower, but it doesn't matter. It's actually faster to get this stuff than it is to go down lower. I actually came across a bug here. I decided to catch that chicken. And then I caught another chicken, and for some strange reason they wouldn't breed. So I ended up with like fucking a farm full of chickens not breeding. It's just a glitch. I don't know why it was happening. Probably something I should report, but whatever. Oh, come across some more ants. Oh no. I think I'm gonna lose a dwarf here actually. I know. Nice dwarves got there in time, so that's alright. And there's the second chicken. So I'm going to catch that chicken and kill everything else. Now look how liberal I'm being with these portals. You can't do this without this major gear that I've got on. I mean, it just makes mining so much quicker. Alright, so I made like 6 traps, and I'm gonna place them all over the fucking place. Yeah, there we go. That should increase my catch rate. There we go, finished digging our tunnel. So now we're going to do a little bit deeper, and so forth, and we should be done by the level. I'd like to start coming across more silver ore so I can get my next level of staff. But now we can make some more, well, first things first, if I want to make these cooking fireplaces or whatever, and I just noticed that my chickens aren't breeding. So I've got to catch that one. They're all mine. I should have caught them again. I don't know why I didn't. I'm just checking if these things drop slime. They don't. They drop Chinten armor. Which is, yeah, if you're going for a Chinten defensive armor, you're going for a nightmare run or something like that. It's a good idea, but I'm not, so I'm going to start digging another 3 holes, well, tunnels or whatever. This should give me a lot more iron. Later in the game, this is a really good idea to do this, because with iron you can build steel staircases, which increases your dwarf speed by triple. So they can go up and down and back to base and all that crap real quickly. Another thing is they can't be set on fire. So, especially for the World 4, when you get attacked by dragons, they breathe fire down into your, if you have like a hatch on top of your base, which I do, they'll breathe fire on your ladders and set everything on fire. So you gotta watch that, and yeah. Or you lose all your ladders. Not sure if I'm gonna build 3 fireplaces or just 6, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll build 3. I should really be using portals here. There we are. There's the portals. And Nostradormus kicking in with his own portal. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Send all the dwarves out there. It's just one portal. Shouldn't take long to clean up. But don't even watch the battle. Yeah, it's over. That didn't take long. Oh, it looks like I found the portal. So, all I need to do is find all the rest of the guardians and, yeah. Oops. May as well kill this guardian. He shouldn't take too long. And down he goes. There we go. So what is that? 3 portals now? I'm building scaffolding here because I want to. I like everything to be. I like my tunnels. Might keep them going, you know. Build a couple more scaffolding. And those blocks in the middle there, I find it really good to never build over them, destroy them, and pick up what they drop. Because they drop black gems, green gems, all the different colored gems. Those ones there, the ones I just lit. And you use those for building staves and a couple other things that are really important. So we'll reach the end of our tunnel again. That was pretty easy, just gotta mop up. May as well dig this area around, because while we're here, you know. Get rid of all that. Get the coal from there. Running out of portals, put more portals down. Got max bloody magic anyway, so it doesn't matter. Or mana. Of course he's gonna get stuck. Yeah, he gets stuck, yeah. Trust the dwarf to get stuck, and they will. Right, so put these scaffolding back away. Okay then. So there's another, and it looks like that worm's been on a little bit of a terror. There it is down there. Can basically finish the game right now. Kill this guy. And he just goes into a summoning spree. Makes him really easy to take on. And there's a guardian, or an avatar, or whatever they're called. We've got our next hero, which is a paladin. Paladin increases armor by like, I don't know, 10 or some shit. And might as well take on this guardian as well. We're a little bit worse for wear, but it doesn't matter. It's on easy. He's in a bit of a spot there where I can't get him. But that works. Got him. Good. So now we have all the pieces we need. We just need to be able to make mithril. And the chickens are not breeding. Well, that's just great. There you go, made my paladin, put my paladin in. I'll kill this worm. I'll get some slime from this worm, which will be alright. See how it breaks all my stuff? Fucking hate that. Oh, they're all asleep. They've been in too many battles in a row. I'm gonna put in my farmland here. See how much I can put in. And there we go, right now. I actually don't think I end up using it this level. Because you don't need farmland to make soup. You just need meat and water and coal. All renewable. Not that farming isn't renewable, but I'm gonna get rid of all my stairs. Reason I'm doing this is because stone stairs increase your speed by 2 instead of just 1. Or climbing speed, that is. And there, my staircase is now complete. Or ladder, whatever. Just building that for the fun of it. But yeah, we do need a lot more crystal, silver. We need a lot more silver. So I'm counting how many chickens. There's 5 there, 6 chickens. Which means they're definitely not breeding. It's obviously a bug of some type. Right, so I want to build quite a few of these bridges, because they are really useful for building defenses, or putting defenses on, should I say. And I'm just going to use that spell just to level up in the tech tree. And I got attacked again, and you can see that little shield thing increases the defense of all allies around her. That's what the paladin does. I don't know why I decided to catch that sheep. I knew it wouldn't fit anywhere else other than that farm. It'd always go to the first farm you built. But if it's full, it'll go to the next farm. And he's going to put it in that farm, which I don't want. See? So I'm going to cut him, And then I'm gonna kill him. I only want feathers from that area, even though I don't need feathers, but whatever. The toughness of the soil is really starting to take some time to get through, so I must be getting close to the bottom. There we go, leveled up to gold. So I made as much gold ore as I can. And just gonna finish off building this hole. Digging this hole, should I say. So we're gonna start seeing how much of this portal we can make. Alright, almost. We need one more piece. Well, we found the bottom. We don't want to go down there. If you're wondering what's down there, there is lava. And you don't want to fuck with lava. You fall in it, you die. And you lose all your items. Alright, so we're going to make as much coal as we can. Build a train set. Railway, I just like to call it a train set. Because that's literally all you do, is you build 5 tiles of railway and then put a cart on top of it and you're done. You never use it for anything else. It's one of the most useless things in the game, other than the elevator. Alright, so now we have all of our defensive unlocks. This is where defensive gets interesting. I'm just going to put all these mills in. I don't know why, because I never actually decided to farm this level. But, soup's available. Make soup. Yeah, some soup, yeah. Make 500 soups. Yes. And it doesn't matter what else they eat, as long as they fill up on 2 different items, they'll always be happy. Alright, so you watch what I do here. I didn't need to build that, but I did anyway. You build 5 railway. And you get the cart, which is... Where is it? There it is. I already had one. I'm just going to wait for them to build the railway. Get rid of these doors, because I've got better doors coming. Reinforce the base, because that's a mission. Fortify the house. There you go, done. Alright, so the doors... Oh, we need some more. Might as well do that first. There we go. Put these new doors in. You can't get an upgraded hatch, unfortunately. You might be able to in a mod, but I doubt it. Alright, so here's my railway. Put a cart on top of that, and as soon as they go put the cart there, yep, build a railway, got it, and I leveled up. And now I literally don't need it anymore, I could just pack it away, destroy it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to defend the base, show you a really good defense. At least I reckon it's a good defense. You want this to be 2 tiles high, and then you want this to be 3 tiles high. Alright, I needed about 18, 16, I needed 16, but I only built 15. Not quite sure why, but yeah, I didn't actually work it out before I started doing it. I actually need silver ore, so I'm going to go mining for some silver ore. So I'm halfway through building my hole, and I just realized that I got a naked dwarf. 24 bars, that should be enough. Make sure they have enough iron as well. Do I need anything else? Just some string. Kill some more animals. And back to digging that hole. Oh, here's something I do. I always buy these eggs. I never go digging for them, even though digging for them is easier. That's a mistake. It's not easier. It's actually more risky, unless you can see one that's like right below you, because anything that touches the lava or goes near the lava gets set on fire. So it's a good idea to just stay away from lava. It's just use 20 gold coins, buy 2 eggs, buy your flask of souls, buy a potion that resurrects the dead. Done. 20 gold coins, all it takes. Now they're actually climbing my wall. I don't like that. Yeah, they're all running away. Well, what? Oh, he's got no armor on. I'll give him proper armor. Make one of those. Those, yep. Here we go. Yeah, where's the saw? There's the saw. Now these statues here, whenever you come across them, try to dig around them. Don't destroy them. Like if they're on like one block, you can just leave that one block and just, yeah, leave it there, because it'll heal your dwarves up. Really good thing to have. Right, so building some testicles, we've got some more silver bars. Now I put my flask of souls, or whatever you call it, cauldron of souls or some shit. That means if a dwarf dies, they don't go straight to hell. Now I'm putting in my catapults. I can fit 4 over there, and I can fit 4 over here. That means I can fit 8 on each side. We just need 6 more. Here's my testicles. Now, I need 9 for each side, which I don't have enough for, so... Now I got enough. There we go, so I built... Need a little bit of iron. I don't know where I'm going to get that from. But I pretty much finished off my defense. There are 9 testicles at each end, and 8 catapults at each end. And I'm almost finished digging this 3 tunnels. And I'm going to come across some more bugs. And I forgot to upgrade this guy's armor. There we go, now I can finish the game. Forgot to give him a climbing pack. There we go, now he's got it. I noticed I had upgraded staves there. I'm not using. I should probably equip those. Even though the level 2 staves look better than the level 3 staves. They do more damage, so you may as well equip them. I fucking hate how sand falls and does that. Anyway, finished digging that hole, and it should be all done with, just need 1 more catapult, and my defense is done. Yeah. What about, yeah. Okay then, so the portal is finished. I'm just wasting time now, just until the last night. I just want to show you what my defense does. It's only one portal, but to be honest, it could take on 5. Or maybe 4. 4 portals. Actually, I take that back. It'd probably be only 3 portals, because you need about 4, maybe 5 Tesla coils at each end. So now I'm going to equip the right staff on everyone. Everyone's got their new staff. There we go. No mithril staffs for this level, that's alright. Alright, so now I can put my last catapult in, and you can see how strong they are already. I've got it. Come on, just put it in. Mithril bars, don't need that. Yep, one more catapult, there we go. Now all we do is wait for the next night. We're going to take on this Ent while we can. As you can see, it drops all these bugs, which you need AoE damage to take down. Easy enough. Ent defeated, and you do get a star from that. It doesn't do much damage, but it spawns little bugs, which help tank. And that's, yeah, it is living staff. It's actually quite a good staff, considering it does fuck all damage. I do suggest using it if you get it. Just going to put in some more beds, because I should have done that a long time ago. And the goblins spawned, and they're just getting absolutely railed. Yeah, they're already all dead. I'm going to try and make my place look a little bit more snazzy with all of my wards. You get these things from unlocking achievements, you can put them in straight away. Here's the last night. Gonna see how this defense goes. Portal spawned over here, and you can see that, well, they're not making it that far. Yeah, easy. Okay, so there's one more thing I wanted to show you before I finished. And that was this thing here. I've just got to unlock all the pieces. So this is the lighthouse. You get the 3 pieces when you open the box. 1 piece, 2 piece. And then you get a gem. Make the gem. And then on the next night, it'll signal a ship to crash land on that shore there. And we'll just skip right to that. Oh, first things first, I'm going to open up this Pandora's box, see what happens. Yeah, mana replenished. Well, I don't need mana. Anyway, now back to waiting for that boat. It's one of the biggest problems about this dragon. None of your static defense will attack it. Unless they all do this. That didn't last very long. Build a living staff. I should really equip it, but meh, whatever. And back to waiting for the boat. Theoretically it should spawn right now, but because you have to be off screen for it to appear, so it's not going to appear until I actually look away. See, the second I looked away, it spawned. Alright, so magical energy is blocking my... it's just a bunch of skeletons. They're easy enough. 2 portals up the top there. You can kill these portals, which will stop the skeletons from spawning. But the main guy you want to kill is this guy, this Squidward guy. And there's a cannon there, and it's got a timer on it. And you can... Now I can build cannons. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna finish the level. I'll show you more about that maybe next time. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Be good, dear mother. And we'll see you in the next world, which will be the land of the Winter Haven. Alright, bye.